Louisiana Beer Reviews, Evolution Craft Brewing, lot number 3, I.P.A. India Pale Ale, canned edition. So this was sent to me by Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. Evo Brewing, Craft Brewing Company, established like 2009, and this beer came out in 2009. It was canned last month. It says notes of citrus and pine, aggressively hopped. So yeah, 60 bitterness units. Now we're talking 6.8% alcohol, 15.8 degrees Plato. Never seen in Louisiana except for what was shipped to me. But maybe one day their beers will make it down here. And this is from Salisbury, Maryland. Salisbury, Maryland. Okay. Douglas picked us up on a road trip through Maryland. And he bought some beers. He was looking for a Pilsner, he said they used to make, but they're not making it right now. He's disappointed. All right, so it's cloudy and orange, semi-transparent. Don't want to spill it. All right. So I did the bottle version in the same glass. So I'm going to do the can, see if there's any difference. I seriously doubt there will be. And they were both canned and bottled last month. All right. Yeah, you get that piney, citrusy hop oil. And the white bread crust. Taste time. Cheers. Now, Beer Advocate and Untapped, they like it. Beer Advocate saying it's outstanding in the 90s, like 91 out of 100. Untapped has it very high, so, or pretty high. Yeah, very bitter. 4.5. I know in the last video I said 4, but I'm saying 4.5 out of 5 hop cones. Bitterness units very high. If you're used to juicy, fruity, and that's your impression of IPA, this might strike you as just off the wall bitter. If you were drinking IPAs back in the Hop Stupid days, Lagunitas Hop Stupid, then this won't seem so exotic. The video reviews were mostly positive. There were a few people who didn't like it, but not too many. I might have found 10 video reviews, wasn't an enormous amount. And that's since 2009. Body's medium. Finishes dry. The sweetness is low. So let's say 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Not a gulper, a sipper for sure. Now, one time I brought High Lie IPA, which is also the Florida India Pale Ale. Fruit flies being attracted to this. And that's a high IBU beer. And I did a dual review with a man named George, and I said, well, get ready because it's really bitter. And he said, he tried it, and he said, I don't find the video's posted. He said, I don't find it's that bitter. Honestly, he just thought it was a really good beer. And he doesn't have experience with any kind of craft or even really just specialty beers. Like Dos Equis Ambar was, he considered that a very unusual product for his normal drinking, but he was very pleased with that. He was very pleased with the Stevo, the special limited release from Firestone Walker, so he seems open-minded about trying beer styles. Some people are, some people aren't. There's another guy I see all the time, and he says, oh, I hate that kind of stuff, He likes light beer. Michelob Ultra, he said, that's what I like, which is fine, because that's what you should do. Drink whatever you feel like drinking. And if you don't want to try new things, then don't. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's just a personal preference issue. Now, personally, I prefer these type of really bitter IPAs. If you want to call them bold IPAs, that's what I like. So there's bias, of course, but I think this is a very well made one. It comes across even more bitter than the Sierra Nevada Torpedo. Now the double torpedo, the extra torpedo, I wasn't too keen on that one because I found it was bitter like regular standard torpedo extra IPA, but too syrupy in some ways. Still a very well made beer, I'm not knocking it, but a little too syrupy. Now I've seen that one fade away. It used to be in the convenience stores around here and the stovepipes, but no, I haven't seen it lately. Of course, they might have cut it. They might have just wanted to do that for a little while and see how it went. And if the sales weren't too great on it, then they might have just dropped it. I haven't gone back to check, but that's okay. We get enough of those, high ABV IPAs at the local convenience stores. Those heavy alcohol, kind of syrupy, fruit, sweet tasting, high gravity malt liquors, really what they are. But we get a number of those there, so we have no shortage. Yes, you see, I got to get on this yard later if it does clear up. Now it was raining, and it looks like it could be storming, so it could really put a crimp for this afternoon. Needs to be cut. I edged it yesterday, so now it just needs the mowing, but that remains to be seen. Anyway, getting back to this, it's a solid A. I'm gonna go with a 9. I don't remember what I scored it in the bottle. I have trouble remembering those type. I mean, I can remember if I was favorable towards the beer or not. Okay. But the exact score I have trouble remembering. But I do remember I loved it, and I'm loving it now. So I'm going to go with a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. A most excellent product. Unfortunately, I don't think the distribution is too wide. I do like that the can is a standard can. It's not like a shrink wrap or adhesive paper. It's just a standard, good quality can. They put the money out to make a very attractive can. So, Les Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent ale from Maryland. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Maryland and visit Evolution Brewing Company. Oh, and thanks again, Doug. Thanks so much.